Here's an example of how to shade a system of inequalities. This system has three separate inequalities, and we want to graph them all in one coordinate plane. So let's start with the first inequality. Right now it's in standard form, and we want to solve it for slope-intercept form. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that x to the right side. So I have negative y is less than 2, and then subtract x. Now I want to remove that negative, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. So I have y, now it's negative 2, and then positive x. If you remember, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, it's going to switch the inequality sign. And then I'm just going to put it in slope-intercept form, where I have my x first, then my y-intercept. So this represents my y-intercept, and this represents my slope. So I have a slope of 1 over 1, and I have a y-intercept of over 0 down negative 2. So let's pretend we're graphing the line first. So we start with our y-intercept of negative 2, and we're going to do our rise over a run. So we're going to rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1, and just continue that pattern for a little bit. Now, this does not have a line underneath it, so it's not equal to, so we have to do what we call a dashed line. And then we have to choose where to shade. This inequality says that it is greater than. So we are going to shade above the blue line. This is greater. Now we have two more inequalities to go. X is greater than negative 2. So that is a vertical line, so think of it as x equals negative 2. Vertical line, so we're going to go over two places on the x-axis. It's not equal to, so we have to put another dashed line. And it says it is greater. So we're going to shade to the right. Now it's starting to get a little bit messy. With this system, we want to find out where it overlaps. I'm going to erase this piece right in here, because that is not part of an overlap. And I'm going to erase this down here, not part of our overlap. So far, the overlap from the red and green shading is now in that section. All right, we have one left. Y is less than or equal to 3. Less than or equal. Equal has that little bar here. So this is going to be a horizontal line at 3. Here's y equals 3. And we are shading below. So it would be down here. Well, again, where is my overlap? My overlap is this region right in here. So everything else that we've shaded outside this triangle does not exist. So now I'm going to just come back and erase this piece. Come back and erase that piece. And then over here, erase here. So in that triangle is our solution system.